Hi all, and welcome to video number 4 of our series Green Day Library. Again, we're coming back to Friday's price action, the same scenarios, still looking at longs. We're going to move to the shorts after another additional video for longs. And again, in summary, volume over 5 million shares, that's what we're screening for. Price range over $15, intraday range above 5%, which means if the price of the stock is $100, high to lows range is above $5, and they are listed according to their percentage gain. Already we analyzed RKLB, that's Rocket Lab. We analyzed Kruger. Why Kruger? Because Kruger had earnings, and it's a trivial place to go for an analysis. We have so many GMS base. Actually, it's a buyout. So I'm not going to go to GRR, which is Gorilla Technology. I'm going to go to the bottom of the list now. Go to this OUST, which is trading 7 million shares. The range is not that great, but you know, let's see what's going on with the OUST. So that's the intraday chart. Let's first look at the year-to-date chart. Okay, so the stock is super strong. I'm gonna eliminate the view up so it won't disturb us. This is the chart. The stock is on a clear uptrend. You can see the algos buying, blah blah blah. It's at not at all-time highs, but at the highs of the year, obviously. Not a great trading day yesterday, but it had a huge gap up. Okay, let's see how we can deal now with the intraday chart. So we're moving back to the 3-minute chart. Let me reset the view. Okay, so this is the 3-minute chart. Okay, doesn't look that great. Let's start first with the positives. Huge gap up. I don't know, I'm using this ugly okay, so this is where did it start? Here. Okay, so this is a huge gap up. Basically the stock gapped up and never reached that level again. Okay, so the gap up more than 6% clearly. Okay, so now let's see what happened here. So the stock gapped up, traded as high as 22.40, and then started to sell off almost, yeah, let's call it close the gap. And if we look actually at the price action, and I didn't see this real time, I'm seeing it for the first time with you now. Look at this support level. So if we're looking at a clue where our stop loss, if we want to buy this stock, is, look at this number. Isn't it trivial that it's a round number? I mean, obviously it doesn't happen very often, but when it happens, take advantage of that. Okay, let me add the view up. Okay, so there's the view up. Has nothing to do, of course, with the chart right now. So we have clear support here at 2050. Let's write things down. 2050, and this is the level of support. Now, again, who's watching OUST? I have to say, not that many traders. Okay, not that many. Although the volume is obviously great, over 5 million shares. Not a lot of shares yesterday when the markets closed both in the red, delivered great volume and closed above 5%. OUST closed, as you can see, at 585. But the gap was, I guess, a profit-taking opportunity, at least for some investors. Okay, how can we take advantage of this 2050? Assuming we see this pattern here, and look, this support level goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost an hour. Okay, so that's anywhere between 10:30 to 11:30, sorry, 10:20 to 11:20, we have this support level. Now if you're watching the chart, it's trivial that you can enter the trade and use 2050 as the stop loss. Now where can you enter the trade? That's actually an easy one. You can enter at 2060 and you risk only 10 cents. You can enter at 2070 and you risk 20 cents. You can enter at 2080, you risk 30 cents. It's clear now that this support level is dominating. So I think, you know, entering at 20, if you see this chart, you can easily enter at 2060 or 2065 and trade it with 10 to 15 cent stop loss, which is significantly better than the overall risk, which is maximum 1%. So you cannot enter, if you're using this strategy, over 2070. So let's say 2070, 2050, that's the whole 1%. Fine. If you enter at 2060, you're cutting the risk from 1% to 0.5%. That's significantly, that means 50% less risk. So if you're buying $1,000 position, sorry, $100,000 position, and your risk here is 1%, meaning $1,000, suddenly your risk is half of that, only $500. I think it's a good deal. Anytime you can cut on your potential losses. Okay, now the trade works now, and it works from let's say 2065. Let's be in the middle. 2065. Let me write signal it. 2065. Hold on. $20.65. Okay, I didn't do it. 2065, and it reaches as high as 2176. Wow, this is nice. Now, how do you manage this trade? Okay, so if you're looking at this chart and you bought it at 2165, sorry, 2065. I don't know, I can't find it exactly. Okay, 2065. So that's a perfect $1.15 run on a 15-cent risk. That's almost 7 to 1. Now I'm not suggesting that anybody knows to sell exactly here. So you have to wait for a pullback. Now if you wait for a pullback, you have a new stop loss, which is 2085. And then you can sell at the close at 2054 or 2050. So those are the options. Wait for a pullback, sell either at the VWAP, which is again 2132, that's 60 cents, that's 4 to 1. If you have a predetermined target, which I never suggest you should do, but if you have it, then that's fine. The bottom line of this trade is that if you are patient, it still lets you take profits at the close in our case at 20. Let's call it 2150. So 2150 versus 2064. That's 85 cents on 15-cent risk. That's anywhere between 5 and 6 to 1, which is I don't think this is a bad deal. It requires, though, to focus on this stock, and again, there's always something. Okay, nothing is really easy. Okay, nobody's pointing to us at OUST. Who is OUST? We never heard about this stock. I mean, I've heard, but there are so many alternatives. Now, how do you reach OUST? You need to screen for this scenario: above 5 million shares, above 5%. And look for the technical entry. If you find the technical entry, if you are on board. If you're not looking for this type of a scenario, you're not going to reach OUST. Maybe you're going to take better trades. I'm sure that there were way better trades yesterday, but this one, what's eventually nice about this trade, that it was almost risk-free if you observe the support level of 2050. If you observe the support level at the lows of this consolidation here at 2050, that's it. You had your trade cut out for you. So that's the good thing about this trade, is this consolidation, which allows you, because it takes place over a long period of time, it allows you to understand what's going on and take advantage. This is basically the trade here, anywhere between 2065 and 2050. You don't take advantage, too bad. How many additional entry points are? Maybe another one. Maybe another one on this double bottom reversal, or maybe from the VWAP. Tough. It's way tougher when it goes with hammers at the lows here at this consolidation, versus twice as much time. You can focus on the trade, and the results are, of course, better. Okay, guys, that's it regarding this OUST. As always, we are over the time limit for another stock analysis. We are almost 11 and a half minutes, so I have less than 3 minutes left on this video. So just a reminder, please share. Actually, don't subscribe. Share this video with your friends that are day traders. Maybe they will come in and watch this video as well. We are on a run to accomplish 30 videos on this subject. A library of green trades, and again, they're all coming back to the same scenario, which I'm repeating again and again and again. A lot of volume, a stock that trades above its average range. Why is that? Because if the stock has no range, it doesn't matter how big the volume is, it cannot make money because there is no range. So if the stock doesn't move, forget about it. So you need volume. That means liquidity. That means mostly institutional traders are in the business of buying. Also, that means less slippage. Most likely it means lesser risk, not necessarily. Okay. And if you pick a stock that's in the top 20, according to this criteria that I just described, out of thousands of stocks, good things can happen. When I mean good things that can happen, I mean it will continue with the trend, and if we're lucky, and yes, luck is involved, and you need to help your luck by picking the right stocks, it closes at the highs of the day. It didn't happen in this case, but you'll see that there are stocks that are closing at highs of the day, and suddenly they're actually sprinting higher at the close. That's a big benefit. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for being here with us on this video, and we'll see you on the next one, which will be number 5.